Hey everyone, so this is a follow-up video to what happened on Monday over the what I'm going to now dub the Atlas Earth Eclipse warning fiasco. Only because this entire issue happened almost right when the Eclipse festivities had started. And just going to let you all know this will be the last video I talk about this other than a video that got prioritized up, but it's going to be more of a generic beer money video, alright? So anyway, regarding the situation, to recap, a number of Atlas Earth users, including myself, were flagged with a warning for watching too many ads and causing ads to be automated or something like that. It was one or the other. So the vast majority of these players, but not all, were involved with the Atlas Earth Racer minigame on Sunday and were mulliganing all or most of their losses. There was a Reddit post made by ModMac that didn't look very good in the beginning, saying that having too many minigame mulligans was not what was causing the flag, and the warning was because of automation, which only angered those that had affected even further. I still awaited a response with more info, as ModMac has stated that more info was going to come by later on, so I held off on making a video on it until today. Because today, just like about an hour ago, ModMac has provided us with that info, and I'll read it word for word. Last week, the team did some investigating and analysis on ad watches and found what seemed to be some concerning outliers. Some players with apparently impossible numbers of ad watches for given time periods. Suspecting terms of service violations, the team sent out warnings for abuse of the ad watching system. What was not correctly factored into the analysis that turned up these results was mulligan ad watches during minigames. A handful of players were caught in the net who were not automating or abusing our ad watching system. For that, on behalf of Atlas Reality, I apologize. So, where does that leave us all? The team is going to perform a new analysis and determine whose warnings stay and whose are lifted. We will continue to send out warnings to players who violate the terms of service. That includes clauses about automation and abusing any of our in-game systems or the in-game economy in any way. The protocol, if a player receives a warning, will continue to be, please reach out to support to discuss this. I will make another announcement here when the analysis is complete and any incorrect warnings have been lifted. Thank you for your patience. By the way, about half an hour later, I also emailed support just to confirm, and Jasmine confirmed that they did in fact remove my warning flag. We are all good, and it looks like for some of the more prominent players, they will get theirs not long after. Probably definitely by the time I have put up this video. All right, so a few thoughts on this. The first from me is a sense of relief. I mentioned to everyone in the beginning that I felt Atlas Earth was a different breed of a company from other play-to-earn games in the way they handle matters. I'm not saying they're world-class, and I'm not saying that the game is sleek. The game has a load of problems that they are constantly trying to fix in their spaghetti code that they're doing, but I had always felt that up until last week, and I guess now again, they were a cut above the rest in terms of transparency and how they dealt with matters, and that's what I had said time and time again on this channel. And I know a lot of people were going to laugh at that, especially those that are more on the mainstream or casual side, and I 100% understand. A lot of these apps are shady. I don't deal with most of them, and if I do, it's very cautiously. And yes, we're going to talk about just like the life cycle of apps in general in a video in the very near future, because as you can see, it's definitely now relevant. I should also mention, because people have asked me about if they can fix the warning flags, why can't they fix the ban flags? So after a warning, if you are flagged again, you are banned. And my theory regarding that, and I'm pretty sure I'm right on this, it's because I believe that they set up the ban flags to be the equivalent of deleting the user automatically from their databases, which can't be recovered without some sort of backup, and I'm willing to bet that they don't carry backups. Now, some of you that have mentioned bans from Atlas Earth in the past over things that might have been a little bit unjust, not just the Zupfrog incident, which a lot of us are saying is pretty gray area, but I've been hearing a lot of your comments regarding issues where you got banned as well for things that you said were probably not just as well, and I get it. They're not perfect, and if I go over every single one of them here, it would take me like an hour to talk about it. They probably are a little bit too ban happy, especially for the likely process they take where they just delete your account entirely. And I honestly wish they just had a ban flag that can be reversed like they do a warning one. And that is one suggestion I would like Atlas Reality to eventually take in the future in case a ruling has to be reversed and things get super messy. Trust me on this, it's worth the extra space to keep their accounts so that you're able to reverse these bans if you need to. Just my thought on that, of course. Second, I'm kind of glad I can continue to make more Atlas Earth content for you guys, but I think that this scare should at least justify to you guys exactly why I do try to pull away from Atlas Earth content a little bit on this channel. Nothing against Atlas Reality. I know it's by and far where I get the most views on, and it's been difficult to find anything that I can pull away from and show off because there just isn't anything like this game. You have rewards apps that update maybe 2 to 3 times a year, and the most I can do is the monthly updates where I show off how much money I made. You have crypto play-to-earn games that are too complex, too shady, or both, and will leave most casual players in the dust and thinking they're just trying to rob you for NFTs. Atlas Earth is kind of a happy medium that is a combined game and rewards app, best of both worlds, easy enough to understand, with a team transparent enough to try to build a community out of it. But it cannot be the be-all end-all. If something like this happened for real, and I only did Atlas Earth videos, what would come of this channel? I'd basically have to start all over again. Not to mention, as I said on my last rant, this is called Beer Money Engine, not Atlas Earth Engine. Although like my last 6 or 7 videos have been mostly related to Atlas Earth, so it is a big part of the entertainment value on this channel, but it's not the main purpose of it. It's a piece of it. Third, as usual, yes, I get it. From the company standpoint, why they did what they did. I assume it's because a lot of the ad companies won't pay after X number of ads per person, so they decided to set a hard limit on that, and they were probably trying to put that hard limit at 100 or so. This is completely understandable, and I still think there are ways they can go about this to mollify the situation. The first I would have done is put a limit on the number of mulligans you can do in an event, setting it to 10 every hour, and automatically add 10 every 60 minutes, or just do like 30 or 40 total for the event. True, this is going to hurt minigame participation a little bit, but I think this is probably the best happy medium if ad revenue is a problem, especially on that 101st to 200th ad and beyond. Thinking about the preservation of the game, if that has to be done, so be it. And veterans like myself get it. We remember the days when they had 1-minute ad caps, and they got really bad messages. They explained it to us in the video that ad providers were not paying them anything, especially after a certain point. So they had to increase that cap to 20-minute caps. So I completely understand if they have to do some limits on ads because they're running into that same problem again. I'm not unsympathetic to the balance of getting money for ad viewing being a challenge. And I think that most players who know how the ad market works will understand for the most part. But when you're trying to crack down on ads and leading it to legitimate players getting in trouble like this, yeah, that's where the problem starts becoming something that, it becomes an issue. However, my own personal strategy now regarding Atlas Earth is that we are mostly back to normal. I will get back on the original path that I had made for myself in the game, but I will still be a little bit more cautious on both the sim account and my personal account. So I will get back to tracking my Atlas bucks for April. I might have to make up and fudge some numbers in order to do it, but I'm going to try to keep a journal as well. And I will continue to track that for April, but it might be messed up between the 8th and the 12th, just fair warning. On my sim account, once I hit 150 parcels and 101 badges, I will put my focus into cashing out for the beer money portfolio as well. On my personal portfolio, I'm going to be doing the same, cashing out, but I will put back the Explorers Club at least until I'm comfortably in endgame mode, which is around 1,750 to 1,800 parcels or more. And from there, I'll cash out to break even and get back on Explorers Club following that because, well, it's for you guys. I want to make good content for you guys. So basically, the only difference here is what I had already been thinking about before, I'm now definitely going to do, which is not reinvesting my Atlas bucks in those reinvesting events. So this is a post-production edit. I know this is another game and all that, but don't mind it. I was going to ask you all a little something, actually. I'm going to put that question on the community page below, and I'm going to leave a link to it. What you think I should do, actually, right now? Do you think that I should... it's basically going to be the same pathway that I had originally put in for a question last year, and we're going to see now how people are thinking at this point, and the winning path is what I will do. I'm going to give it 1 week and see how everything turns out. And also to celebrate, I'll be doing a 1 hour stream of Racer just to see how far I can get on it as we race toward top 100. Then I will probably be taking a break from Atlas Earth exclusive content for a little while, about a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, minus any reaction videos, of course, to new stuff they make, because I know we're waiting on the bowling event. I got to get ready for my move to my new house, so I'm putting focus into that, and also to try to make a few more videos that are not Atlas Earth related and more based on investing to start getting ahead again now that I'm back from my Eclipse vacation. Yeah, so, and also, regarding my Atlas Buck amount for April, it's probably going to be a little low because I took this week off. So if I don't make my goal to break even 3x, I hope you guys understand why. And that's pretty much the video, everyone. If there's anything else you want me to cover, please let me know. If you want to see more of another non-Atlas Earth related app as well, let me know. I actually got a free cash stake video kind of on the queue right now. And plus, if I get enough calls for it, I will do it, and I might even move it up in priority. The next video will be on Friday the 19th, and then once I move into the new place, we will permanently go to a Tuesday and Saturday schedule. Don't forget to subscribe to Beer Money Engine. Thank you for your support, everyone. This has been a rough week, especially considering I was supposed to take a week off from work for vacation. So I'm going to go and enjoy what's left of my vacation. Bye, everyone.